And let me first ask you, the first question is, how has the forced displacement of residents from northern Gaza, particularly Beit Lahia and Jabalia, intensify the humanitarian crisis, you think?
What's happening in the north of Gaza Strip of genocide and forced displacement, aiming to control this area for the settlement in the future. This is the aims of Netanyahu and his cabinet, despite of the perspective of the American, as they are not doing the plan of generals aiming to the surrender of the resistance in a way to go for a deal of detainees. If the conflict continues at that pace and that way, certainly there will be more escalation in the region and affect the situation in Lebanon. But it seems that Lebanon has a different issue as the crime and the ethnic cleansing is happening in Lebanon as happens in Gaza. Up till now, 1,800 martyrs in the Gaza and more than 100,000 been displaced of 1.5 million inhabitants. In addition, in 4,000 wounded. Also, the exiting of all the health establishment from services and soon Israel already attacked Kamel Adwan's hospital by helping its manager, Dr. Kamel Abu Sofia. That indicates that Israel wants an area that is inappropriate for living.
Mr. Firas, let me also ask you, going back in the same subject, what are the immediate risks faced by the forcibly displaced families as they flee violence and destruction in northern Gaza?
Firstly, the main risk is there is no safe resort for the family, there is no means for life, there is a complete besiege, they're blocking the entry of the food and medical support to that area or even the family.
This is actually my third question, and how can we actually enforce Israel and pressure it to ensure the humanitarian access to northern Gaza?
This would require an American and international stance by requesting from Israel to open all the crossings, as Gaza Strip is in need of entering more than 500 vehicles and shipments per day through the coordination with the Arab Republic of Egypt in order, according to the Egyptian vision, to have a Palestinian presence in Rafah crossing to be the inlet of entering the humanitarian aid. Since Israel had blocked that crossing, that led to a restrained, besieged, and scarcity of these issues. And the responsible is the international community, on top of which is the United States. That person, Israel, according to the message of the Ministry of Defense and the Secretary Minister of Blinken since October, and Israel should have replied the messages of the Ministry of Defense. Otherwise, the United States would shorten the military assistance according to the U.S. Congress, as there is a real famine that reached the south of Gaza Strip because of the sponsorship of Israel to those blocking the roads by stealing the shipment of the foods before entering Gaza to be sold for merchants of high prices in order to prevent the normal citizen to buy his main foods. The big dilemma...
Let me just interrupt you and ask you, how does the ongoing displacement and destruction in Gaza actually impact the broader regional stability and humanitarian response?
As long as there is an aggression against the Gaza Strip of the form of the mass genocide and the displacement would affect the geopolitical policy and the instability in the region. So not resorting to the concept of prosperity and peace in the region, not to give the Palestinian people the liberation and according to the international resolution in order to have two states for two people and we have a guarantee even to Israel, even the Islamic and the Arab countries propose security for Israel, but it seems that the cabinet of extremists do not wish to have peace.